Hi everyone, I'm Rachel from Away with the Fairies, and I know a lot of you might ask, how do I attach a fairy door to a tree? And that's what today's video is all about. So firstly, you need to find a suitable spot to put your fairy door. We're lucky enough to have an area of woodland at the bottom of our garden. We've got a mixture of willow, ash and hazel. So I've found this lovely mature tree here, and this is what we're going to use today. So I've picked out one of our garden fairy doors, which is made from resin. They're fantastic for outdoor use. They're not going to deteriorate. They're very weatherproof, which is fantastic. And I'm just going to choose my spot at the base of the tree to attach it. So we use a product called Tech 7, which is fantastic for outdoors. It's waterproof and really adhesive. You can also use it onto wet surfaces, which is pretty handy outdoors in Ireland. It's the best one we've found on the market, and it's the one that we recommend. You will need to use it with a gun though to apply it. So just apply a good dollop to the back, kind of more than you think you need. Now I'm going to apply it to the tree, put some pressure on. It's going to take a few hours to cure, but it will be really stuck by then. I've collected some moss from the local area. This is going to look fantastic around our fairy door. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some moss around the edges. You may need to use the Tech 7 again to hold it in place, or you may just be able to tuck it around behind the fairy door. Now I want to add a few more elements to the fairy door scene, just to make it look even more natural. So I have some nice pieces of slate here. Little rocks will do just as good. And I'm just going to create almost like a footstep and just add a few more. It's going to be like a nice garden path leading to our fairy door. Here I have some coloured aquarium gravel that I picked up from a local pet store, but natural gravel is just as good. I'm going to add this just for a little bit of colour to our scene. It also matches the fairy door, which is pretty cute. Okay, now the fun bit. We can add a few more accessories to the fairy door scene. So I have a variety of bits and pieces, a little fairy, a cute little signpost and a table and a bench. So you've seen what we can do with a fairy door at the base of a tree, but that might not be suitable for you. You might have young children or pets and you want to keep the fairy door up a bit higher off the ground. So we've got a few fairy doors that are ideal for that. We have the lovely fairy landing pad with its opening door. It also has a little bracket on the back, so you can attach it directly to the tree. So we've just put a very short screw into the trunk of the tree. It's not going to harm the tree at all. I've also put some more Tech 7 on the back of this door, and then we're just going to pop it in place. So we think this tree is crying out for another fairy door. What we've done here is cut out a moon-shaped piece of wood, and we've just attached it here with some Tech 7. So this is a metal door from our opening fairy door range. It has a cute little bumblebee on it. Again, it's really suitable for outdoor use. So it just opens like that, which is ever so cute. And then if you turn it over, it has a little loop on the back for attaching to the tree really easily. So we're just going to pop it into place. I'm going to put a little bit of Tech 7 on it as well. I've added a little moss around the edges just to naturalise the door, and I thought it might be nice to pop a couple of accessories onto the platform. So I have a really cute little wood stack and an axe. So this is where the woodcutter fairy is living. So I think the fairies are going to be really happy living in this woodland setting. We've given you a few different ideas for how to attach fairy doors to a tree. These ideas would work just as well if you want to attach doors to a garden wall or a fence. It would just work in the same way. So hope you've enjoyed watching, and we'll see you again soon.